Order. We start with questions. Secretary of State for Scotland, Dr Scott Arthur.
Question number 1, Mr Speaker.
Secretary of State.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. I know members across the House will join me in paying a respect to His Holiness Pope Francis. I offer my sincere condolences to Scotland's Catholic community, who have this Easter lost a much-loved and compassionate leader. Just before recess, Mr Speaker, I had the privilege of leading the UK Government delegation to Washington DC and then on to Tartan Week in New York. This trip was a key part of my drive to promote Brand Scotland around the world, to boost economic growth and create jobs here at home. And finally, Mr Speaker, to you, to members across this House and to Scotland's closest and most important neighbours, happy St George's Day.
Dr Scott Arthur.
And I better answer these questions well, Mr Speaker, of course. It's too excited about St George's Day, so I am, Mr Speaker. Mr Speaker, we should all be proud of Scotland's universities, of the contribution they make to Scotland's public life and their reputation as the best in the world. But 18 years of the SNP have left some of those proud institutions in dire straits. Job cuts and course closures are the inevitable product of the SNP's decision to deliver a 22% real terms cut to Scottish student funding since 2013. Scotland's universities, their staff and their students all need a Scottish Government with a proper plan to turn this crisis around. They need a new direction with Scottish Labour.
Scott Arthur.
Thank you, Mr Speaker, and I thank the Secretary of State for his answer and also his comments about the Pope. And I make my response within the context of my register of interest and also note my membership of the UCU. So the university sector in Scotland has never been in a worse state. It's in a state of crisis. There's job losses, both compulsory and voluntary, being contemplated right across the whole sector in Scotland. And it's young Scots that are paying the price. To balance the books, the Scottish Government is limiting the number of young Scots who can go to university, and this is forcing universities to more and more rely on recruitment of students from overseas. And I have to be clear about what this means. It means that often Scots are sitting at home unable to access a place, whereas students from overseas with lower qualifications are getting that place. And does the Secretary of State agree with me that Scotland's young people must be supported and the university sector must be fully funded in Scotland?
Thank you, Mr Speaker. Can I also thank my honourable friend for this question, but also for what he does to support higher education in Scotland. Thanks to the SNP's higher education financial crisis, too many Scottish students, as he says, are missing out on places. Labour is committed to ensuring that Scottish students of all backgrounds can access university, and that can only be achieved with a new funding settlement which protects our world-leading universities and gives any Scottish student who wants to pursue the university route the opportunity to do so. I'm proud to have made it from Western Hills Education Centre in the Western Hills scheme to Edinburgh University, but that story is becoming all too rare under this SNP government. It's time for a new direction for Scottish universities.
Secretary of State.